Body weight is 239.6 pounds.
I heard you, and I don't like it.
If you're battling weight issues, you've been trying to lose weight for a while and you can't, you've tried different diets, it hasn't lasted, or you have health issues, whether minor or serious issues, I found that cleansing does the trick. I did the Master Cleanser back when I was 40 years old. That was 17 years ago, and it was the best decision I could have ever done. I was 240, I was like 25 pounds overweight, and previously I was in great shape 5 years earlier when I was 35, playing basketball, very athletic, had plenty of energy. When I turned 40, I ran into a partner of mine that we used to play one-on-one all the time, and he beat me for the first time, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not good. So a real good friend of mine, she told me about the Master Cleanser. Back then, Beyonce made it famous because she did it before she filmed her movie Dreamgirls, and she lost 20 pounds. So everybody went crazy over it. So that's how I heard about it. But this was the best decision because when I did the cleanse, I did it, it's supposed to be for 10 days, but I went ahead and did it for 14 days, and I lost 13 pounds. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the first couple of days for me was kind of rough. It was something new, and looking back, I didn't even do it right. You're supposed to drink an herbal tea at night because the juice that you drink, it doesn't make you go to the bathroom. It contains no fiber, so you have to take a laxative tea, and in the morning you're supposed to do a salt water flush. So the combination of the two, and just to be clear, the Master Cleanser, you don't eat any solid food at all. But what it does for you is it removes all the cravings that you have, all the garbage that you crave, the sweets and all the bread and everything. After you do the cleanse, you don't have those cravings anymore. So it gives you a chance to jumpstart either your weight loss, if you want to lose weight, if that's what your motivation is, then this will do it for you. I mean, quickly. Or if you're having health issues. But the beautiful thing is, it'll take care of both of those, because many of us are running around with bad digestive systems, or in other words, it's called leaky gut. So anyway, the way it happened for me, the 14 days, once again, the first 2 days was rough. I remember my second night, I was sitting up in the bed thinking I was gonna die. I was feeling so crazy. And the reason is if you've never cleansed at all, and you've done this for the first time, those toxins and poisons are embedded in your organs. It's part of you. So when you start cleansing, it stirs up those toxins. It's like, the only way I can illustrate it is, let's say you sweep up the floor. I mean, no, who sweeps anymore, right? You know, everybody uses Swiffers and vacuum cleaners. But let's say old school, break out the broom, you sweep up the dirt in a pile, and let's say a big strong wind comes through and just blows all that dirt all up in the air, and you're coughing, and you know that's gonna mess with you. So that's kind of what happens in your body. Those toxins and poisons that have been there and building up for years just get stirred up. So after that second night though, I felt great, my energy was there, and all I did was drink the juice, the lemonade juice that you see here on the screen. We're going to get into it in a minute, but I just want to tell you about my experience. So I had energy for days. I still went to LA Fitness. I played basketball for as long as I wanted to, and all I was doing is drinking the juice. So the whole idea that we have to eat is really overrated. I mean, we're programmed, at least I was looking forward to eating breakfast, and then when it was lunchtime, it was time to eat. You know, it's like you're on a schedule, but that's not the way it should be. We should really eat to live is what we should be doing, not live to eat. Some of us, and me included, I couldn't wait to go out to dinner or whatever the case may be. But there's nothing like having self-control, and the mental focus that you get from doing this cleanse is absolutely off the charts. I interrupt this video for a healthcare warning. As you begin to fast, you may experience some unpleasant side effects of cleansing, such as headache, nausea, bloating, or irritability. These symptoms are part of the cleansing response and are often a result of toxins and waste being purged from the body, which usually takes place within 12 to 36 hours. In any case, you may want to consult your healthcare professional. And now, back to our video. So, this cleanse is great. Let's go over it. I may interject some things as I see what's going on. I like this website because I didn't do this. You can ease into the cleanse. I went into a cold turkey. I was like, this is it, I'm doing it. So this talks about how to do the Master Cleanser diet, how to prepare it. A fresh start, that's exactly what it is. Because you need to give your digestive system a break so that you can let this cleanse juice do what it's supposed to do and clean you out from your esophagus, through your complete digestive system, your stomach. It gets rid of parasites. It takes care of your gut flora. I mean, it kills the bad bacteria, and it can pretty much cure leaky gut, along with a healthy diet after you get off. Anyway, I know I'm saying a lot. You guys are like, what is leaky gut? What is he talking about? Okay, anyway. So the first thing you got to do is you start out the morning with a salt water flush. Now, admittedly, this is very, very tough if you've never done it before. The instructions are to get a quart of water, either spring water or distilled, not distilled, I think it's purified. Let's see what the instructions say here. Type of water you use. We'll get to that. I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure it's spring water, and there's another type of water, purified water. There it is. So number 2 says, well, let's get into the cleanse. Let me finish talking about the saltwater cleanse. So it's recommended that you do it first thing in the morning, empty stomach, quart of water, and you mix 2 level teaspoons of this natural sea salt with no iodine. That's just what the instruction says. And I'm telling you right now, it's tough. You're supposed to drink it within 5 minutes. The water is supposed to be warmed up, not boiled, and it's not. And so that's so the salt can completely dissolve. All right. So now the Master Cleanser. Here's the recipe. Now, of course, the first time I did it, I made a gallon, and I poured it in water bottles, and the same water that I used to mix it, I just poured the mixture right back in there. And it's 2 tablespoons of organic lemon or lime juice. Now, when I did it the first time, I just got real lemon juice because it was easier. I mean, admittedly, it's easier and it's cheaper. But honestly, this time around, this is my day 1 of my cleanse, by the way. I failed to mention that. And I use fresh lemons. Fresh lemons is the best way to go. It gets a little bits of lemon in there. 2 tablespoons of organic maple syrup. Now, this says Maple Valley syrup because that's the website, but you can go to Walmart and get the maple syrup. Now, some instructions say that you should use grade B maple syrup. Well, back when I did the cleanse 17 years ago, it was readily available. I can't find it. I couldn't find it at Walmart. I went to Sprouts. Maybe Whole Foods has it, but they recommend grade B. It's very, very dark maple syrup. That's what you want. So I ended up getting grade A. And it says 1/10 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now, cayenne pepper is a fat burner, right? So that's all I needed to hear. So, I probably put a little bit more fat burner than I needed to, because I wanted to burn that fat. But you get your energy from the maple syrup. It has lots of nutrients and vitamins in there that you need. And the lemon also acts as a cleansing agent. And that's what helps you to clean you out, along with the maple syrup. Now, if you want to detox, that's great. But the beautiful thing is, whatever your goal is, whether you want to lose weight or detox, it does both anyway. All right, this company has kits if you don't feel like buying the 3 ingredients, which you probably already have cayenne pepper in your pantry. But the lemon juice and the maple syrup, you can buy it. It's kind of expensive, but hey, that might be what you want to do. So how to prepare it? Well, again, I didn't do this. I didn't ease into it. I went into it, but this is a great idea. For day 1, it says eliminate unhealthy foods. No foods, no processed foods, no meat, dairy, alcohol, caffeine, and sugar. They want you to eat organic, whole foods. So the way you ease in is ultimately the way you want to eat after the cleanse, after you ease out of the cleanse, because at the end of the day, processed foods, now meats, I have to disagree with that. I'm still going to eat my chicken and my meat. We can talk about that in other videos. That's just my preference. Dairy, dairy causes inflammation if you eat the wrong dairy. So that's a whole nother video as well. Alcohol, it just messes up your gut flora. Alcohol is not good for you. If you drink it in moderation, it's okay. But if you drink every day heavily, that eventually messes up your digestive system, which throws off your bacteria, which leads to leaky gut, which leads to sickness. So that takes care of that. Caffeine, I drink a cup of coffee or a couple of cups or a large cup in the morning. I have no issues with it. That's your personal decision. Now sugar, regular processed sugar, not sugar from fruit, but processed sugars, it feeds the bad bacteria in your gut, and that's why the sugar that we should stay away from. Now, if you use natural sugar like stevia, that's also another video. If you subscribe to my channel, we can talk about the health issues that stevia overcomes, like diabetes. That's fine. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables for the most part is great. Some fruits and vegetables need to be organic, not all of them. And that's another video. It's called The Dirty Dozen and The Clean 15. There's certain fruits you should eat. The reason is because of the pesticides. That's it. So that's day 2. Day 3, liquid only. That's in preparation for your liquid only diet. Okay, day 4, orange juice. And then day 5, you're able to start the master cleanser. Now, by day 5, I guarantee you will have lost some weight already. And then, then the master cleanser, now it's time to get rid of those toxins. Now the lemonade diet can work on you. And believe me, it works. It worked for me. Now, you can do the master cleanser. I have a PDF file, or you can do your own research on it. But if you want, just email me. But you can do the cleanse for 3 days, all the way up to 40 days. Believe it or not, 40 days. Some people do it for 40 days because it gives you the energy that you need, but you got to follow it because, it's you need to follow it. Do the cleanse juice. The salt water cleanse, in my opinion, you don't have to do that continuously, because once you do salt water cleanse, once your stool is clear, essentially your colon is clean. I mean, you're cleaned out. But some people do the salt water cleanse every day. They don't do as much salt as the master cleanser. They might do, instead of 2 teaspoons, you do 1 teaspoon and maybe 8 ounces of water every day with some lemon juice. Some people do it every day. So once you ease off, like after you end the cleanse, day 1, then you do this regimen again. I'm not going to go over it. The orange juice, day 1, then orange juice and vegetable soup. Day 3, orange juice soup, veggies, salad, and fruit. Okay, now we're eating again. Then back to normal, healthy eating. Notice it says healthy. You cannot, which I did after the first time. I mean, I kept my weight off. Like I said, I lost 29 pounds. Maybe I didn't say that. I lost 13 pounds with the cleanse in 14 days, and I went on to lose, after I did go back to eating, I lost another, 16 pounds after I ate. I felt great. I went from 240 all the way down to 211. And being in my 40s, I got my athleticism back in basketball. I mean, I was all over the place. These guys didn't know what was going on. it's a great feeling to lose weight and feel good. So that's my story. And as far as the Master Cleanser, I recommend, if you've never cleansed before, to do it. I did it. You don't have to do. I was determined. See, back when I did it 17 years ago, it was recommended to do it for 10 days. I didn't know you could do it for 3 days, but I went ahead and did it for 14 days because I felt so good. And the self-control that you get as far as eating, the last day of my cleanse, the 14th day, some friends invited me over to a party. They had a spread of food. I mean, all my favorite foods before, and I was determined not to mess with my cleanse. So, they were asking, aren't you going to eat? No, go ahead and eat, blah, blah, blah. I was like, nah, I'm good. And I mean, just the self-control, just be able to go out to eat with my wife, or my wife cooks, because she did the cleanse, but she stopped earlier than I did. I don't know how long she lasted. I think she did 7 days. She started cooking, eating. We went out to dinner. I was good. I took my lemonade juice. So the self-control, but the best part of it, the weight loss is great. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I felt good. I looked good. People thought I was working out, and I wasn't working out. I just lost the fat that uncovered those muscles again, what little muscles I had. But the health benefits is I cannot overstate the health benefits. You feel good and you feel great, full of energy. So now here I am 17 years later, I fell off the bandwagon. I did good for a while, and what the mistake I made back then that I'm not going to make this time is that I did not sustain a healthy eating. I got back to my old ways, let's put it that way. So for me now, my rule is the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, I'm going to eat healthy. 20% of the time, if I want to go out to eat, I'm going to eat. So if I want to order a pizza, whatever. But healthy living is about healthy eating. And you can overcome any health issue, anything. Please subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be coming out about videos about the supplements that I take now, and that I will continue to take, that I took back then after I cleansed, that kept me from getting any serious health issues. But healthy eating is the key. But we need supplements, and you can get rid of cancer, diabetes. I know this, you're not gonna believe this. Autism. I mean, you can reverse any health issue by taking care of that gut, because our health starts in our gut. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for my future videos, and I'm gonna post a short tomorrow, because today is August 1st, 2020. August 12th, 2023. Tomorrow I'm going to post a short about my progress, and I will post videos, and I will keep you guys up to date as to how this cleanse is going. I plan on doing it for 3 days, but who knows, I might do it longer. But I'm going to lose this 20 pounds and get my body back. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next one.